So I'd like to talk about the scoring system now. The scoring system is very simple, and I'll press play in a moment and we'll get up a rather lengthy track, but I won't play it just yet because of all the music that goes on in the background. So the scoring system basically works when a note comes down. If you hit it within a particular time, either before or after the note, then it will give you a score which is mapped to a range. It always gives you a positive number, and depending on how far away you are from when you should press the note, that drops from 1 all the way down to 0. And once again, you've got the same for when you pull off the key for the end of the note. And so for each note you can get a maximum of 2 points. They aren't adjusted by any sort of speed modifiers. If I adjust this speed modifier to 0.5, then the total score rating, which is the main score, will drop to half. And if I change it to 1.5, then the score rating is 1.5 as well for each note. So technically for each note on a 1.5 speed modifier I could get 3 points per note, technically. And I just press play and try to give you a demo of that. So you can see the score rating goes down each and every time. If I just try and hit a single note here, you'll see that now this is a very complicated song, and what you've kind of seen there is we have a right and a left hand scores separate. So maybe I can, whoops, so I hit that one but not at the right time. There we go. And it does score it as a float, but it rounds that to the nearest ultimately, and so the score ends up being an integer. So and technically, if I don't press any notes, then I won't get a minus score. It's when I hit wrong notes at the wrong times and such like that. And it's the score rating in total. So basically the score rating is worked out using the speed multiplier, and it basically adds the left and the right hand scores up. And that's your total score rating minus any wrong notes that you've played. And so yeah, I think this is also the song that I'm going to do for the hardest difficulty rating. It is very repetitive. It's a little song or a melody of my own design, and you've got a lot of long held notes for the left hand, and you've got a lot of arpeggios and going up and down a specific scale. And this is set to 1.5, so it's very quick. If I set this to half speed, it's much easier to get the notes at the correct time. So all in all, I'm very happy with this. It works quite well. It's simple, and I could have gone into a lot more detail, I think, but that for its simplicity is good enough for the brief for the moment. So I can probably concentrate on paperwork now, and throwing down lots of design schematics and such like that. So the game's almost ready. I need to just tidy up bits in the UI and create 3 tracks. That's what I'm going to try to do for that. I've got a piano teacher who said that they'll help me in a week or 2. I'd like to get it done as soon as possible so that I can just get into testing and feedback. So yeah, thanks.